One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a team from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will come out first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anthony. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The Razorbacks have this offense rolling. Little touch pass to the receiver. Looking for room at the 30. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Razorbacks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Arkansas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Memphis Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Can they catch him? He'll be dotted out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give is to Taylor. And he takes it in for the score.
this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll bring it out. It's hooked. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. It's a seam wide open. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. Got room to work. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To the air on first down. Got the quick pass. At the 35, he's loose. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
He's got it, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, and watch out. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oregon is ahead early right now, but years past they've had Michael James or Joey Harrington. They don't have that guy this year, and that's why this is tight. They're up. Over the Stallions. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Memphis will be forced to punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Taylor. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. We've reached the bridge. Arkansas has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll do it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a 3rd.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Hogs. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to...
Turning it on! Turning on the Jets! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Rushes on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Caught in the backfield. It's Cross. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The Razorbacks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They just keep firing. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anthony. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Got it in the middle, it's Payne.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Taylor has it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Got his man quickly. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Razorbacks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback looks for a little space. The Sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead.
Memphis, 0.
He'll bring it out. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they're ready to go again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They force the negative play, now setting up 4th down.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Arkansas! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner is stopped. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for space, it's Clay. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville.
And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. There he goes! And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Chambers. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's caught downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Memphis will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Anthony. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot. Time to take a shot. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Sneaks into the end zone.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Chambers. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. When you only got 5 guys in protection and they don't do a good enough job up front, the defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go up top on second and short. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. He'll keep it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Running back searching for a hole. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. The throw to the outside is complete. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I don't know if that was a bust defensively, but there was nobody in the middle of the field that time, making it way too easy for the offense to pick up a chunk play in the middle.
Leaves it with the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Razorbacks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Now you seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Memphis, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Power football with the run. Makes a man miss. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Chambers. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Memphis will be forced to punt. Here's the return. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. The quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
It's a running room. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Offside defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Defense going all in to stop the run. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Sneaks it in.
Pure domination all game long for this this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and stop him at the... Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical?
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man. No, it's passion. You're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter, with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll pull it on the read. And the Razorbacks pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The offense changing the play. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Give to the running back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson will throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Razorbacks get it past the sticks.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just...
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. He's going up top here late in the game. Hits him in stride inside the 10. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it on the right. And the 45 on its way. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Razorbacks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Razorbacks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job.